What's up, guys? It's your boy DJRichieSkye back with another video. Okay, and so today we're going to be talking about a lot of things, but we got a situation that happened literally that you kind of broke the internet yesterday, right?
I think I broke myself. Like I died and then the internet as well.
So I'm talking to Danielle from Brands by Bravo, and I think the most efficient way to start this conversation, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up your Instagram page because right underneath your bio, it says got yelled at by Erika. So first things first, if you're watching this video, I want you to stop whatever you're doing. Stop watching the video if you have to. Click onto Instagram and follow Brands by Bravo if you like reality television and Bravo related content. So that's the first thing we want you to do. But now I want to sort of get into the incident in question, okay? And it all started
with grease. Of all things.
So if you guys are a Potomac fan, you will know that on this past Sunday's episode, Robin wore the infamous pink dress that was worn on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills by both Erika Jayne and Lisa Rinna, and they wore it to the same event, okay? So this is the exact same dress, and from what we're understanding from Robin, she actually wore it first, okay? So she said that on Watch What Happens Live, and so obviously it was meme worthy. Okay, it's meme worthy, and so what better way to make that into a meme than by adding in a little bit of element from Greece? Okay, so we get you doing that. All right, I just want people to follow along. I want them to follow the drama. Okay. And so then, you kind of we have the juxtaposition here of Robin and Lisa and Erika with the ladies from Greece. Okay, so then we're gonna sort of take a little break from your page, and I want to pull up the next page. This is comments by Bravo on Instagram. So again, you've already got your phones out. I want you to go ahead and follow comments by Bravo. And this is all, and the reason I'm telling you guys to follow along is because I want you guys to support each and every account that we see here. And we're going to talk about that level of support in just a second. But we've got to get through the logistics of Erika yelling at our girl Danielle. Okay, so so the comments read this. Erika Jayne reposts the photo.
I'm so sorry for my typos, though. It's all I see are my typos that I had, and it drives me. It's the most thing that's ever been viewed that I've done, and I have like 8 typos on it.
It's okay because we're all on your side right now.
I know.
We're all on your side.
No grammar people came for me, so that was good.
So just to read it really quickly for you guys, you say, "Hey, that's my photo. Can you credit me, please?" And Erika responds, "Actually, it's not your photo. It's a Bravo and Paramount photo. But okay, cute meme though." So your response, "I know that, but the meme and the caption were my idea. I'm a huge fan of yours and nearly passed out when I saw you posted my meme. I just wanted credit for it. And I should say, I'm going to also say for the creation of it is pretty much what we were talking about here." And you said, "In my post, I credited Bravo for the photo. Thanks." So I thought that was very nice. It was very like, hey, I absolutely love you, and I can't believe that you're posting something that I put together. So she responds, "The way to get more credit for your idea is to come up with your own and stop leaving comments on my page about how you feel wronged. These images do not belong to you. Now go make some interesting-ish so that I can promote." Then she says, "Actually, Kyle took the picture of Lisa Rinna and me, so be happy people will now check out your page. Isn't that what you wanted? Credit? Well, here it is." So your response was, "This feud is now as exciting as this past season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills." And she responds, "Actually, both are boring."
Which
this is no feud, but
she literally said Beverly Hills was boring.
I know. That's what's so crazy to me.
Skip over that.
Like, what? Did you just dish your own show? It says this is no feud, but a lesson that you do not own others' images and then want credit for them. And so someone else chimed in and said, she's really out here fighting with fan accounts. Wow. And Eric responds, actually, they started with me and I have time this morning. So I have to bring in my girl, Sarah, because she came to your defense as well.
She nailed it.
Sarah, in case you guys missed it, I did my first episode of Unfiltered with Sarah because she is, love her. She says, just to clarify, this account wasn't asking for credit for the original pic, just the meme. Used the grease spin. The original pic design was done by Bravo TV, whom the account originally credited. Their response back to you asking for a tag is a common occurrence, especially as your post has been picked up by comments by Bravo, among others. The photo ownership was never in question. So Erika responds, it was picked up because I posted it. So what? It's all stolen images, every single one. No one deserves, I can't recall what she said from there.
I think it was no one deserves credit.
Gotcha. Like no one deserves credit. So a lot has transpired. I just wanted to talk to you to kind of get your thoughts about this whole situation. Did you think that it would go this far? Like,
no, never, ever. Couldn't have bet $1 million ever. I literally thought she would just not respond. Is what I thought would happen. Like, yeah. So I mean, basically, I don't even know. I was away this past weekend. I made it on Sunday night. And actually, like, I was on the couch with my husband. I leaned over. I was like, I think this meme is hilarious. I made, like, I remember showing him. And he was like, I don't know. He had no interest in it. And I don't even know why I made it 2 separate pictures. Normally, I would just make it one. But I think I was tired. If you look at I posted at like 11:30 at night, like kind of late. I posted it. I went to bed. And so when I woke up, I did like the normal thing people do. You lay in bed and you look at Instagram. So the first thing I saw when I went on my account was the comments by Bravo. And I was like, holy shit, I'm on comments by Bravo. This is so cool. Like, I saw that they posted Erika's post because Robin had commented on it. Like, that was the original one. So I was like, what? And then I was like, oh my God, it's from Erika's page. Erika posted me. This is so cool. So then I go to it and I was like, oh wait, she just took my picture and my joke, captioned it as her own, getting all these likes, and there's nowhere to be seen within me. And then I look at the time and she did it within an hour of me posting. This isn't like months later. This is literally an hour after. So that's why, like, I have the typos because I was in bed. And I feel like I was like, oh, she's not going to, like, one comment she probably won't see. She's 2.2 million followers. So I was like, I think I commented twice. And then I commented on the comments by Bravo account because they've posted me before and they're really nice. And I was like, oh, maybe they'll just like tag me to give me credit for like the photo. So that's why I commented on both. And then I think I just like put my phone away, went downstairs, started to make breakfast. And it was literally while making eggs, I like saw her response and just was floored. I just was so floored. I was like, what? I was like, why is she being mean to me? So then that's when I wrote back. And then she was like mean again and again. And I'm like, I burned my breakfast was a mess because I was like trying to like, I work from home now. So I'm like running to my husband. He's my coworker, but not really. He works his own job, but he's the only person I have to talk to all day. So I like run to him. I'm like, oh my God. And again, he does not care at all. So then I just wrote my little, like, I didn't know what to say back. And I don't fight with people. I definitely never get involved in drama.
Right.
If you look at my page, I literally only post like really nice things, sometimes snarky, but I'm never like, some of the accounts can be really mean. I try never to be mean. Like, I just want it to be a positive place. So I was like, I'm not going to fight with her. What am I going to say? So that's when I just wrote this feud is more entertaining than the season of Beverly Hills, which I was like really proud of myself for thinking of. And then it just like, I don't even know how it happened. it was like, I really think, what it was just such a trigger for all the other meme accounts that she would talk to a fan this way. I said to a few people, what if I was a kid? Like, my face, my name is not on my profile. You don't know who's behind it. What if I'm like a 15-year-old kid? This would have devastated me. Good thing I'm an adult with a job who couldn't focus on this, because I think a lot of people thought I was like crying in the corner, like, Erika. But it went from disappointment to funny very quickly because of the support that was just incredible. I can't even put into words how nice everyone was, and tagging her, and then she was writing back to other people, and I'm literally like trying to work and like reload my page and like keep up with it. And that was another reason I didn't write back too. I just couldn't keep up with it. So I was like, I don't even know the last thing she said and where to like jump back in. And I kind of just felt like silence made her angrier that I didn't say anything back, or at least that's what it seemed like. Really? And because then she tagged Kyle, so that was even funnier. I think I even posted like, what, is Kyle a time traveler? Did she go back to 1978 when they filmed Grease to take the photo of the pink ladies? Like, I know I did not use the correct, verbiage. It just said meme, not photo. 100% I should have watermarked it, but like, I had 5,000 followers. Like, I maybe remembered to watermark half my photos. Like, no one has ever taken a photo, at least that I know of. And especially, when she said like, you got the credit you wanted. And I was like, yeah, that is literally what I wanted. Like, the point of Instagram is to grow your followers. And how do you grow it is getting reposted on an account with 2.2 million followers. I mean, that's huge for little old me. I think I call myself a little BB account. Like, I'm just a little scrappy, side project for fun account. So then it just kept going. Then my best friend sent me, the People magazine wrote an article, which I just was shocked. But then in the People article, they made it as if Erika made the reference. So I actually messaged the writer, and I was like, hey, I don't know if you saw these things, but Erika didn't come up with it. It was my joke, and she changed it, which was really nice of her. Again, she didn't have to do it, but it's worth a shot. And she was so nice. So she changed the article. And then I really think what really fueled it was when all the meme accounts started making memes, making fun of her reaction. And that just sent it to a next level. And I'm just speechless. I was trying to answer everyone because I really I expected some hate. I don't know what nice universe I'm living in right now, but I didn't get any, and I really don't understand it. I figured I'd get at least one mean person, but I think because I just didn't really say anything, I wasn't mean to her. So what are you going to be mean to me about? I saw a few people said that I was thirsty, but I was like, I didn't really do anything. And so what if who wouldn't capitalize on this?
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't ask for it.
The way I look at it is a lot of us spend time curating content based on the shows, right? Mm-hmm. And it's effort involved, and it's fun, and why not? And every time someone shares it, it's the giving of the credit is just like a community endeavor. And
totally, I always credit people. The fact that I took a photo from Bravo TV and felt the need to credit Bravo shows you how I would never, they don't need my credit, Bravo TV, but they made the edit and I didn't want it to seem like I did. So yeah.
Yeah. But the fact of the matter is the writer from People easily credited you. Mm-hmm. So it could have been such a simple situation for Erika to say, oh my gosh, sure, absolutely. Because what does it matter to her?
Exactly. What does it matter to get so angry? Or, like I told you, my expectation was she would ignore me and write nothing or delete my comment and say nothing. That is the only the three options I saw was respond, give me credit, or delete me. I never thought of option 4. That didn't cross my mind at all.
Did you, as she's kind of going kind of hard at you, was there ever a moment where you're like, oh, no, she didn't, and want to kind of clap back? Because a lot of people would have, and I applaud you for not doing it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think once I wrote my feud thing, I thought that was like pretty funny, and then I was like, it was more like, what am I gonna say back?
Right.
I also feel like I've gotten really good at ignoring people. I post political things sometimes, and I get a lot of like Trump 2020 people. So that has been like good practice. Learning to not respond, like that initial like gotta say something, and I think just taking a minute and thinking about it, because I also was like, oh, this is like, I'm writing back to Erika. I wanted it to be good, and then I just was like, I don't really think it's not worth it. Like, who's mean? Why be mean? I'm definitely Michelle Obama. They go low, I go high. Like, that's my life motto on a lot of things.
That is my motto as well. I don't blame you. I don't like drama at all. Mm-hmm. I mean, I like to watch it on the television.
Exactly why I'm a diehard Bravo fan for over 10 years. I love to watch it. I felt like I was joking with my friends all day. I was like, I think my dream came true. Am I in a reality show with like Erika? Like, is this what it's like to be a housewife? Like, that's how I felt.
That was literally just about as good as the entire season last year.
It really was. The season was so bad. Erika agreed. It wasn't a good one.
So with this beef almost in your rearview mirror, do you have any ill feelings towards Erika? How do you feel about her at this point?
I don't know. You know, a lot of people ask me, like, it was so interesting to then look at my page. Like 2 weeks ago, I posted in support of her for Fenty. I made a whole post about it. I made another post back in May being like, housewives that never disappoint me. And she was one of 5 housewives that I put on that list. So like I reposted that. Like, I don't know. I think I do a good job of separating the person from the character on TV. So I'll still watch her, and I think she's entertaining on the show. I'm also shocked I didn't get blocked. I kept checking all day to see if I got blocked, but I did not, which was very surprising. I was waiting for it, but I didn't get blocked. So, I mean, pretty messed up. Not like earth-shattering, I'm going to hate her. But, I mean, a lot of people were. I did think at one point of, like, DMing her, being like, I hope people aren't being too mean to you. Like, this isn't worth it just wasn't worth it. And I mean, some people went very hard, but.
Oh, yes. That's how I saw it. I was like, oh, my God, what is happening here?
Yeah, like,
and I was like.
Joking. And then there's people being like, oh, you haven't gotten some good D in a while, and that's why you're so mean. And, like, just some really, and I was like, oh, my God. Like, personally, I would. There are people behind the keyboard, whether it's her, an assistant, whatever. Like, I personally would never say those things.
Yeah.
So I did feel bad because I didn't want her, like, getting blown up with, like, intense hate. It wasn't that serious. So I don't know. She's still fun to watch on the show. I like her fashion.
Okay.
We'll see.
How did you get started with like making memes and sort of taking your love of Bravo and really moving it onto Instagram? How did you sort of go from viewer to active participant? Yeah.
So I have been watching Bravo since I was in college. Season 1 OC, probably even maybe a little before that. Like, reality TV, I just love. Like, I watched VH1 is like what I grew up on. Tool Academy, I Love New York, Rock of Love. Like, I don't know. I love trash TV. So I've been watching Bravo for so long. None of my close friends watch Bravo. Like, maybe 1 or 2 shows. Like, I've never had like anyone to talk about all this wealth of knowledge from 10 years of watching.
Right.
And then it was BravoCon that obviously I work in education. I did not have the money to go to such an event. That was very expensive. So I found all these people who were live streaming it. And that's kind of how I found Bravo fan accounts. Like, I don't know why. I just never knew that they existed. Like, I followed the Bravo celebrities, but I didn't follow any fan accounts. So then finding that and getting involved in like following all of those, I was like, maybe I could do this. Like, I got some free time sometimes. Like, let me just try this out. Even though I work in education now, my background's in marketing. So I feel like it was like just a creative outlet for me. And the name Brands by Bravo was actually because I had this like idea that like I wanted to talk only about the brands that all the Bravo celebrities have made. Like, that's where my idea was. But then I started to post memes, and those got way more attention than any of the other stuff I was posting. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just stick with that. Even though I still tried to like highlight brands and whatnot, and still absolutely have ideas for things. I've just been lazy to do more with that. But that's really like where my name came. My friend Karlie designed my little logo for me one day. I was like, I have to look professional. So she made me a logo. And yeah, I've just been doing it for fun for that reason, just because I love Bravo. I love talking to people on there. I feel like I've made such like great Instagram friends and people I can turn to when something crazy happens, and like a space to be like, oh my God, what does everyone think about Potomac and the hair pulling in Candace, and just having, people to connect with these shows that I love and the network that I love so much.
Yeah, I mean, there's really a big community of us, and I think that the reason why so many people were so incensed by her reaction was because, everyone can see themselves in you in that moment, because we're all doing these things. And when one of them recognizes that we've done this work, it's like, oh my God, that's cool. Mm-hmm. But then to have them react in such a negative way, it's kind of like, that's shocking. Right. Like, you having a bad day? Yeah. Do you have a favorite, like, what are some of your favorite shows?
Oh man. Currently Potomac, hands down. It is just, a coworker told me to watch it. So I binged 1, 2, and 3, and then I watched season 4 live, and now I'm watching this. And it just, there's no words. It's the perfect franchise. Because to me, so much of, I love I don't really watch Dallas, but for the most part, I love all the franchises in the early years. And I feel that's kind of what's kept us watching them for so long. Like,
right.
Some have stayed amazing. New York and New Jersey, I think, are consistently amazing. Atlanta, I think, is consistently amazing. Beverly Hills, I made a joke to someone once. Beverly Hills feels like your childhood friend that you keep inviting places, but you're not really sure what you have in common anymore, but you can't give them up. Like, yep. I watched Beverly Hills from season 1, episode 1, have been obsessed. But the past 2 seasons, I'm just like, why am I still a fan of this?
Still hanging on. I'm still in this relationship. I'm just like
hoping. Kyle's my favorite. I know people have their thoughts on her. I have loved Kyle forever. So if she leaves, I could maybe teeter, but she's my favorite from that.
So she's one of my favorites. I did watch What Happens Live, I think in 2018, and we took a photo together, and I guess they send us the photos afterwards. Mm-hmm. And she posted the photo with me and her, and then advertised the show I was on. And I was like, that to so me, nice. What was kind of the way that I felt like Erika should have reacted. She didn't have to post me and promote the show. She didn't have to do that, but mm-hmm. she did, and I thought that was amazing.
Yeah. Even Robin messaged me, and Robin and I chatted before. She is like, Robin's probably my number 1 favorite housewife right now. Like, I think she is the funniest housewife. I think I relate to her, and that's probably why. Like, she's just very level-headed. Like, I just never think she overreacts. Like, I love Robin so much. But she messaged me and was like, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, what the hell happened? Leah actually messaged me from New York. Like, what in the world? Why is she mean to you? Which is so nice. Like, a few other like Bravo people were like, I'm so confused. What happened? And I'm like, I don't know. So that was really cool. Yeah, Kyle, one time with the whole Denise timeline, I posted something being like confused on the timeline, and she took the time to DM me and like show me proof of photos, and not like in a oh my God way, but just like a no, this is what happened. And she was so nice, and I forever love Kyle. I love her dogs. I love her family. Yeah. Her husband is my Mexican Jewish husband of my dreams. I mean, I am married myself, but like I have had a crush on Mauricio forever. And Hi Mauricio is like the greatest person ever in the past couple seasons. Like smoking weed, Mauricio is great. It's great. But yeah, right now I'd say Potomac. I am a diehard Vanderpump Rules fan. I have no idea what's going to happen.
I was about to ask, what do you think? I mean, I don't know what kind of show they're going to have with so many missing pieces.
If it's done, it's done, and I will love them forever. I think I love VPR because I'm like the same age as a lot of them, and when it aired, we were the same age, and like at the time, I was like debauchery, getting drunk every weekend like they were. So like I feel like I've grown with them. Like I got engaged like a few weeks after Kyle and Katie's engagement episode aired, and like it's like my life molded with theirs. So I felt like it was a show I really grew with, and so that's why VPR for sure was like my number one. But we will see. We will see what happens with them. I don't know.
I'm really curious. And so my last question to you is, I think this is a fun question. You get 6 people to choose to make the ultimate all-stars cast for a Housewives like vacation or something. Which 6 are you choosing?
Am I going on the vacation, or is this a vacation I'm watching on TV?
You're gonna be the producer.
Oh, see, that changes it, because it's like, who would I want to hang out with, or who do I like? If I'm looking for drama, like I would put like Giselle and Ramona and Dolores, like people who like hate each other, and then like Nene and Lisa Vanderpump. Like if I want to make people hate each other, that's what I would go with. If we're talking my all-star favorites, like I'm not looking for drama.
Okay.
I'd probably have to say Dolores, Robin, Giselle. I also really love Giselle. I know she's messy, but I just love her. I just love her. Who else? Did I say Sonia? Hands down, Sonia is like.
That's a good choice.
I think Sonia is the most beloved housewife, in my opinion. She does no wrong. I don't know. How could you hate her? Like, no one hates her. I know this one's probably controversial. I actually really like Tamra.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Fun time.
I would actually choose her too, because I need someone to make the storyline go around.
Yeah, she was always focused on the storyline. She is a fun time to get drunk with, I'm sure. And yeah, probably Kyle would be my pick if that was 6. I think I said 6.
Yeah. Okay. I like your choices. You threw in some unexpected ones. I wasn't expecting Dolores, but I can sort of see why.
Again, I feel like, I like the level-headed ones. And because to me, like a Robin, they're level-headed, but they're open. They don't, not that I hate to say open and honest, like the Housewives reunion, but they don't hide things. Both have shown lawsuits, divorces, breakups. Dolores has told us all about Frank. Actually, can Frank come on the trip? Because I'm obsessed with Frank and Tanya. So if I can bring Frank on the trip, I love Frank. I just love the men of Jersey, actually, all of them. But yeah, they because I think, the ones who have been around the longest that make the controversy, I love them, but sometimes they're not on the right side. But I feel like the ones I picked out, for the most part, I always agree with them. They're never like too wrong.
I like your choices.
What's your choices?
Good question. Okay, so I just did this the other day. I felt like I did it maybe a couple of weeks ago. I saw somebody posted.
Oh my God, Kandi. I'd have to bring Kandi.
Kandi, okay. You can she could be
another level-headed woman. We'd be the most boring thing. Yeah, she'd be the friend. Or maybe Marlo. Marlo would be good too for all-star friend.
I think, now this could change next week, okay?
Okay.
Please note.
Mine constantly changing. The one episode could sink any of these people.
I would bring Tamra, Lisa Rinna.
She's a fun time.
Karen Huger, Porsha Williams.
Oh, Porsha! Oh my God.
I'm gonna go on a limb and choose Jen Shah from Salt Lake City. Even though we haven't seen them yet, but I just have a feeling.
I have a feeling they're going to be phenomenal.
And then probably Ramona.
Ooh. I don't know if I can handle Ramona.
I just feel like this would be a complete mess.
True. That is Jen Shah, from what we've learned of her versus Ramona, would be an epic mashup. For sure. For sure.
And it would be ratings gold.
Yeah. Yeah. I should say my favorite Atlanta housewife of all time is actually Phaedra. Team Smalls forever. Oh, but I do love Cynthia, but I am mad at her right now, so that's why I wouldn't bring her.
Why are you mad at her?
Because she had a 250-person wedding during a pandemic. I will not get over that.
I forgot about that little small detail.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that to me, you want to say everyone's wearing their masks, and then I saw so many photos. And yeah, I do not agree with that decision, which I felt like I was weirdly in the minority for. Like, Wendy Williams went off about it, and all these people were telling her she was wrong. And I was like, wait, I'm so confused.
Yeah, I've talked about it on my channel, and people who are really, really, really split down the middle. So it's been interesting.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I thought, that one surprised me. I was like, wait, what? People think it's okay. Like, I had 5 friends who had to cancel their weddings, and I don't even go near my grandpa. But we can have but it's Atlanta. I'm in the Northeast, so we treat COVID quite differently up here.
I actually had to cancel mine as well.
Oh no, sorry.
I canceled my birthday trip. I have not gone to visit my parents yet because I'm just nervous about it. So I'm definitely right there with you on that.
Yeah,
it's tough. Danielle, I want to say thank you so much for taking some time out today to kind of talk to us and give us sort of the backstory about everything that happened. And I wanted to also just make sure that we had the great opportunity to promote your page.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for what you went through yesterday, but I'm kind of not sorry because I felt like it's done a lot more good than it did bad.
Absolutely. So all the people that keep telling me, they're like, I feel so bad for you. I'm like, I'm good. I promise. I'm okay.
You've taken it all in stride, and you've also managed to garner attention in a way that has people rooting for you. And I think that's awesome. We hate the way that she talked to you, but we love how you handled it. So I just want to say thank you for showing that amount of grace when we don't often see that in the world that we live in today. So thank you for that.
Indeed. Yes, that is definitely. It was nice for a day to not think about politics or anything and be fully consumed by the Bravo world. But it brought it right back, and it made my first swipe up Lizzo and everyone to go register to vote, which everyone should absolutely make sure that they do. Absolutely.
Have a plan and enact it. Okay.
Yes.
And I would just go ahead and I would like to just call it. I would like to say that maybe the feud with Erika is over.
I think it is. I'm not going to post any more to it.
Danielle, you are awesome.
Thank you so much.
As I do this, I would love to have you just come back and we'll talk about another topic at some point in time. I'm just trying to make the rounds with a couple of people that I just want to have cool conversations with and get to know and get their perspectives on, because I think it's just fun and it makes the community grow. So hopefully you'll come back at some point when you have time, and we'll chop it up about something else.
Yeah, sounds good. I would love to. I literally could talk about Bravo. You give me the opening, I won't shut up, is basically what happened. I have so many opinions stored in my brain, just waiting for someone to ask me about it.
Perfect. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Let me just do a quick outro for everyone. Make sure you guys are following Danielle at Brands by Bravo. And make sure you guys subscribe to this channel as well. And as you guys always know, we'll catch you in the next video.